Hi, my name is Alex Bell, and I'm an early childhood education major here at Texas Tech University. I'm also a junior. This podcast is designed for students in the 6th grade and is over the Boston Tea Party, so I hope you enjoy. The Boston Tea Party. After winning the French and Indian War, not only was Great Britain in great debt, but they had also lost some control of the American colonies. While King George III was distracted with war, the colony's government thrived and became somewhat independent. In order to regain allegiance from the colonies and to pay off Great Britain's war debt, the king raised the colonists' taxes. One tax was the Tea Act. In the Tea Act of 1773, it stated that the East India Company was allowed to sell to the colonists without using Great Britain as the middleman. However, the colonies were still expected to pay a separate tax on the tea to Great Britain. The colonists were furious. Since there was no representative from the colonists in Great Britain's parliament, they argued no taxation without representation. Without a colonist voice in the parliament, Great Britain could tax whatever they felt appropriate without negotiating with the colonies first. This angered the colonists, including the Sons of Liberty. The Sons of Liberty were a secret group of men in each colony with the purpose of defending the colony's rights. They even had secret meetings to discuss the new taxes. In this illustration, you can see several Sons of Liberty men tarring and feathering a tax collector. It is safe to say these men did not agree with the new taxes. Two men who also didn't agree were Samuel Adams and John Adams. These two men were not part of the Sons of Liberty, but they did lead the men in what we call the Boston Tea Party. November 29, 1773, a ship named Dartmouth, followed by Eleanor and Beaver, loaded with 50,000 pounds of tea, landed in Boston's harbor. The British law required it to be unloaded and for the taxes to be paid within 20 days. If the payment wasn't made, the tea would be confiscated. Even so, the colony refused to unload the ship. On December 16, 1773, their 20 days were up. At the Old South Meeting House, the Sons of Liberty decided to destroy the tea. The ships were still in the harbor with the tea aboard, so that night, a group of 30 to 130 men dressed as Mohawk Native Americans boarded the three ships and dumped all 342 chests of tea into the water. The next morning, the harbor had a brown tint to the water. Upon finding out about the Boston Tea Party, Great Britain was furious. It was following the Tea Party that the Intolerable Acts were put into place. Within these acts, Great Britain announced that the Boston port was to be closed until Boston paid the East India Company for the tea. By passing these acts, Parliament knew what was to come: war. The American Revolution was indeed sparked by many things, including the Tea Act. Through the Boston Tea Party, the colonists learned how to stand up for their rights and ultimately for their freedom.